What's going on, guys? This is Thomas Wade, and in this video I'm going to be recording how I day trade everyday life using simple scalping strategy. And what I like to do, the first thing, I like to identify the current market structure, because in order for me to safely predict what's going to happen on the right side of the chart, which is unknown yet, I need to successfully identify what has happened on the left chart, because this is how price action and technical analysis works. So analyzing the left side of the market, the hindsight, is as important as safely predicting what's going to happen. And we have this downtrend working lower. We have a break, 2 legs to new low, and this is a perfect trend line rules. After break of a trend line, there's most likely going to be a retest of a new extreme. That's the rule of the trend lines. So we have a lower highs, lower lows. The EMA is pointing lower, break, 2 legs to new low. So from this point on, we can make a safe assumption that market may reverse from here. It's not always going to be reversal. After a new extreme, there might be straight up reversal or a potentially just a correction, and we may continue working lower if it's a huge downtrend. But right now we have a break, 2 legs to new, a market reverse right now. This is still a pre-market open session, but I need to analyze even the pre-market open session, just like I said. And you can see how we push through the EMA. The EMA didn't put any resistance at all, which is a very good sign for us. There's a lot of people buying this market. We pull back, the EMA is holding prices, nice reverse the bar, because we trade up lower at the very in the middle of the bar. At the very end we traded up higher, so this is a good buying power on those 2 bars. Very good trap on the 2 buying powers, but unfortunately I wasn't here to trade this. This is still way too early, and we spiked up because this is way too steep of a move, and we went into this channel. And right now we have a break, and prices are attempting to make a new high. So, and I also see, and I'm also eyeballing some sort of a potential key level. There's something happening here, but I like to put it right here because prices seems reacting to this. I was thinking it may be something like this, but this seems way too low for today's price action. We are way above here, and we are going above here, so I'm going to put it a little bit higher, a little bit something like here. And there's a potential key level that I'm going to be paying attention, and it's important for me to find this key level, and you're not going to always find it perfect. I'm going to be probably tweaking it as we go, because as you get more price action, you will get more information what's the perfect support and resistance. But we have a break and an attempt to make a new high. We already made a new high. I didn't like going long here, because you're going long exactly into this double top right here. So this is potentially a riskier setup. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video and let you guys see when I see the setup. Alright, so I'm resuming the video, and what I'm looking at right now is, let me make this safe. We have a new high right here. We have a first entry long, pullback, and second entry long. And we are right now in the middle of second entry long, which would be a good setup according to our rules. But we are not at the key entry point. But more importantly, market structure is not telling me to go long. If anything, market structure... Oh, we broke about this a little bit. Let me wait. If you break below these bars, let me go short here. Because look how nice the EMA is holding prices. This is very good. It looks like we might not even get the setup, but let me explain what I was looking at. We are coming off the... Let me see if I get filled. I missed the setup. Never mind. So what I was looking at, this is a failed second entry long. We are below the EMA, but more importantly, we have a break and a new high. So this uptrend has played out. This uptrend is over, has played out. And just like here, this was a reversal pattern. 2 failed attempts in the previous direction to go long. Unfortunately, I missed the setup. You guys saw me get in, and I didn't even try to sneak in a little bit further back. I just put it at the very close. And we have a failed break higher a little bit above this key level, and we turn back into this trading range, what it looks like now. And there's a potential trend line right now, something like this. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. If we're gonna go right here, I'm gonna be really pissed that I missed the runner, because I was expecting a trap, because this failed 2 attempts to go long. You're going long way too late. You should have went long here when the uptrend was valid with the break and a new high. This is a tool that is telling me that the uptrend is no longer valid. We're coming off the resistance, a simple price action, and we're pulling back lower. First entry long, pull back, second entry long, failed second entry long, high probability setup. EMA is holding prices nicely. We are below the EMA. We are the entire time. It happens. I'm gonna pause the video and let you guys see another setup. Alright, so I'm resuming the video, and as you guys can see, we have this trend line working on, we have a break. Unfortunately, this is just a first entry. It is at the key entry point. You can make a valid case for going short here because EMA is holding, nice bearish bar. We are waiting for break and a new low. We have a new low, and you guys can see how perfectly price action works with the break and a new low. And I was really looking for a reversal pattern here. We have a first entry short, new low right here. First entry short, pullback, second entry short. But the signal bar was just not ideal. We didn't even touch the EMA, and we were way too close to the highs. We railed up higher. I was looking for a little bit deeper pullback. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Once again, missed another setup. This is a nice reversal pattern because we have a break, new low, first entry short, second entry short. We pushed through the EMA. EMA is holding prices. This sucks because I want to show you guys. Since I'm deciding to record this, I'm going to show you guys the setups, but I just keep missing them. So, but they're just part of being a trader, and I cannot get emotionally riled up. When I was starting out, I would already be flustered, but you know, right now I have to stay calm, even though I'm recording. But that's what you have to do. You know, every trading day is not going to be perfect, and sometimes because I was sitting here for an hour and you know didn't get any setup yet in, so that's a little bit bummer. Alright, so I'm resuming the video and I'm gonna enter, even though this signal bar is not perfect, I'm gonna sneak back in. I'm gonna show you guys how I enter horrible signal bars. Because we have this, take a look, we have this uptrend working up higher. This uptrend working up higher that I just drawn. We have a new high right here, pullback, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. We are at the EMA, so EMA is holding prices nicely. And let me pull it a little bit. Perfect, and I would have even got filled a little bit back in, but I'm gonna put my limit order somewhere around here. And so this is a two-legged pullback, second entry long at the key entry point. This is a, come on, this is a two-legged pullback to the EMA, second entry long. EMA is holding prices. This is the first break of this uptrend, so I'm waiting for a new high. And what I'm looking at, I'm looking for prices to get potentially to this resistance, or hopefully even higher. And you guys can see I have automated strategy in place, which means after my limit order is filled, my target profit and my stop loss are automatically put in place. And it is because I like to do this, because the automated strategy allows me to get early in the queue, and earlier you are in the queue, the earlier you will get filled. Because a lot of times you can see prices touching your limit order and you're not getting filled, and you're wondering why. Well, it's because the clearing service is filling other people that were there in front of you. So I like to have this automated strategy in place, so I don't have to worry about putting, you know, additional stop losses and target profits. You know, this is way too much distraction to me. So just I advise you to set the automated strategy. I think every software has it. And this is a Ninja Trader. I'm trading AMP futures, multi-charts as well. That has it as well. So the automated, it has every software and imaginable probably has this. So use it. It looks like I might get trapped here. Oh yeah, this is a horrible signal bar. This is a doji. Only thing I like, we have a tiny little bullish body, but this is how I enter, because the market context is so strong here. Uptrend, first break, I'm looking for a new high. Two-legged pullback up, second two-legged pullback down. EMA is holding prices in the second entry long, so context is perfect for me. The signal bar is a little bit unfortunate, so this is how I enter this. I put it a little bit back. Yeah, this was like a lot more ticks back. 1, 2, 3 ticks back, 3, 4 ticks back, and you guys can see I probably should have put the limit order even further back. So when the signal bar is not perfect, I just do it like this, because the context is good here, but the signal bar is not ideal. So I just, and it's kind of scaring me. It looks like I might get stopped here. Let me zoom in a little bit. One trader made a comment that, you know, it's not that visible, so you guys can see it better. Hopefully, two-legged pullback. I'm looking for prices to go higher, to make a new high, because it keeps happening every time. Break, new high, break, new low, break, expecting a new high. And I'm going to be moving my runner as we go. I'm going to be moving my runner as we go, and I'm going to be moving my stop loss as we go. Under each swing that we're going to make, I'm gonna put my stop loss there, and hopefully prices keep going forever and ever. That would be great. And this is a nice bar. Come on, we still got 1,000 ticks left. But if it ends bullish, this is a very good sign for us. Or actually, I apologize. I don't like when the bars are weird like that. I'm very used to looking at the bars like this. Come on, a few more ticks. And this is a good. We tick a little bit lower, trade up higher. A lot of people are probably looking to make a new high right here and potentially touch this resistance. Come on. And you guys can see, we bounce the limit order, but what will happen a lot of times if we have to go through one tick through. So obviously I'm not early enough in the queue. So, you know, that happens. And we tick through, and you guys can see how we tick through. And I'm gonna put my stop loss at the break even, and hopefully we will get some good runner. I caught one great runner at the last video, I think it was. So hopefully we can get some good runner now even too. So yeah, but this is looking, I mean, this resistance is strong, so might be my wishful thinking, because this fell break lower and it reacted right here. So my hopes are not so high, but you know, so I'm going to be holding this runner and see what's happened. So I'm gonna pause the video and let you guys see. So I'm resuming the video, and prices are looking, we may finally reverse from here. So hopefully, come on. All right, so I just resumed the video and I couldn't make it fast enough. On this bar we instantly pushed lower and I got instantly stopped out. It happened very fast, and so unfortunately our runner got stopped out. So, but you know, do we have a new high? It looks like we don't even have a new high. We came in one tick shy away, so this is an attempt to make a new high, sort of like a double top. So we may be even down here, and we are now trading up lower, so we'll see what's gonna happen. All right, so I'm resuming the video once again, and let me put the limit order right here. I'm putting my stop loss one tick above the signal bar. Once again, I'm gonna put my runner right here, and what I'm looking at is we have this trend line. Kinda, does it look okay like this? This kinda doesn't feel right. We may have the trend line something like here, and this looks much more like it. But what I was looking at mainly, we have a first entry short, pullback, slight little break, new high, second entry short, gigantic bearish bar, EMA is holding prices, and we're getting dangerously close to my stop loss. Now it's not much visible with the arrow. We have a first entry short right here, pullback, second entry short. This is a two-legged pullback to the EMA. EMA is a key entry point. The current bus is down. We are coming off the tops. Looks like I get a little bit lucky right here. And there's a smaller resistance as well. It was very tempting to go short right here, just a lower high. Lower high. Come on. And we got filled perfect. Market trade up lower. We now have this break. I'm waiting for a new low, or if my initial trend line is correct. Oh, we got stopped out. There's a lot of things going on while I'm recording, excuse me, but this looks valid as well, but we'll see. I'm not really sure yet, but first entry short, second entry short, high probability setup at the EMA. So this is kind of what I'm looking here, what I'm looking with my strategy. I'm just looking, I don't want to go long or short just all over the place. I'm looking for the safest place to go long. And right here, second entry long at the EMA while we are waiting for new high. And the same thing happened right here. First entry short, second entry short at the EMA while I'm waiting for new low, or it is a confirmed trend line if the first trend line is correct. And so, and you guys can see the reading the price action is, you know, much more clear if you just draw these trend lines, draw the support and resistance lines, and wait for second entries. I mean, hopefully you guys can see how much simpler trading gets, because if I were to delete this, if I were to delete the EMA, I mean, this would be hella confusing to me. So hopefully this is a little bit helpful. I don't know, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I normally like to take 3 trades, but I didn't get filled here, didn't get filled here. But I also didn't catch any runner, so we'll see. Alright, so I'm resuming the video and I'm gonna wrap it up. I tried to stick here, try to look for some setup. There was a good setup right here and it happened so fast. You guys can see we have a break annual, and then we went into this trading range, and here was a potentially good setup, but I wasn't paying attention because we have a break and a new high, and we now have a double top. Once again, triple top right here. Very tempting to take this short. And we made a lower high, so I was really about to record this and I was really about to put my limit order in, but notice how big this bar was, and we scalped out so quickly, you know, because I were about to put my limit order a little bit back, and there's no way I'm about to get filled here. And once we made, prices came back a little bit, but we already made our scalp portion, so we cannot re-enter. Once the prices make our target profit, you cannot re-enter because the scalp has already worked and the traders already got their money, and they're not probably going to re-enter again. Why would they re-enter? They just had a winner. So I would be just the only one going short late like that, late to the party, which I'm not going to do. So this was a potentially really good trade. Right here, because this is a triple top. We went into trading range, prices are swinging up and down, but I'm getting a little bit exhausted, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it to this very end, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you are interested in learning more about the price action, you can feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna make plenty more videos, and hopefully you guys will appreciate my experience. Bye guys.